An alert from climate experts. Global temperatures next year could be the hottest since 2016, and that is not all.
New at 6 o'clock, meteorologist Matt Grace shows us why it could happen and why it could be more than just another record.
More than just another record indeed. Thank you. In 2015, we'll start with a little background. 196 countries signed the Paris Accords. It's an international treaty that set targets for getting control of climate change. Now, the goal is to hold global warming to 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit, above where we were in the time before the industrial age. As of today, we're up to 2.2 degrees warmer than it was 100 years ago. Now, the level of 2.7, that is the one that scientists agreed would avoid a lot of the more severe impacts of climate change if it were to get much warmer than that. However, even though we are not expected to hit that 2.7 degree average until 2034, we could and probably will see the first individual year of that level of warmth much sooner. In fact, it might even be next year. Why? Well, we could blame our friend el-niño. El-niño makes the world hotter when it comes along, and there's a reason that the hottest year on record was all the way back in 2016. A very strong el-niño over the couple of years there helped pushed it over the top. The stronger an el-niño is, the more warmth it is going to add to this equation. And it is all but certain we're going to have at least a weak to moderate el-niño by the end of this year to impact 2024. But what if we had an historically strong El Nino like we did in 2016 and also back in 1998? It is not off the table quite yet, and if it does come to pass, global temperatures next year, they could hit that 2.7 degree threshold for the first time in human history. Now, the odds for that aren't super high, less than 10%, but even a moderate El Nino has a pretty strong chance to make 2024 the hottest year on record. A good reminder here that the ambitious goals that were set almost 10 years ago by world leaders does have a deadline.